Hey guys, I'm back once again. Good news. I'm liking the resolution of this camera, so I keep this going. I don't know how well I'm gonna do with like what is it? Reaction videos. So I'm not sure what's gonna go on with them yet. I've got another big project that I'm starting. I've even started a new channel for it. And I've got half of that done already, which is great. I got half of it done yesterday. Well, about half. More to come. And yeah, this project sort of popped up. Mickey Babylon, guy I respect. He's doing a series on WrestleMania 26 to 27. He's going to be doing that, and I'm going to go along with him. But the good thing I have in my favor, to make it a little bit more realistic, close that down, is I have the injury list in here. Not complete. I'll finish it up. I just realized I got Batista here, and he's gone after over the limit, I believe. So that's the only thing I have to put in, I believe, because he wasn't on my original list. Because my original, I was going to do a booking series on the Nexus. I think I've even started it. I haven't finished it. I gotta be honest, or I did do it, or I didn't do it, or whatever. And yeah, he's done his. I've gone over it. I basically copied his list of his roster. He had some other stuff in there. He's going by what he calls hindsight mania rules. There is some stuff in there about that, so meaning he'll try and stay as true as he possibly can. But this is also helping out. Is I've got some injuries in there that he can take and do what he can with. So I'm sure he'll go into great detail about all his angles and stuff, which is what makes him. I have no problem saying this. He's better than me at this. So yeah, I was actually surprised because this must be like one of the very few years on the later end of Edge's career where he had no injuries. Was he gone 27 or 28 was his year that he retired? Anyway, going forward, I look over this thing. He's dropped a bunch of women's talent. He hasn't got the Bellas listed. I believe they were still around, or they were just about to come in, or something like that. He took Tiffany, who went over to TNA, had some great matches. So if I could have replicated that success here, that would have been great. He's got that here as well. But I put in the major thing, which was that Triple H was gone after Extreme Rules, and that's something I just had to put in because I had to know that, but I only had a certain amount of time. So you take a look at a lot of WrestleMania 26, a lot of those big name matches, little part-time guys in them, and yeah, the other thing is Punk's out for most of July. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here that and he's taking Yoshitatsu and Tyler Rex off the board. I got no problem with that. I think Tyler Rex was off the board for a while, and then he came back for bragging rights, and that was about it. He came in, then he started tagging with Curt, Hawkins, and then he was pretty much gone. So yeah, there's a lot of talent here, a lot of stuff to work with, which is really good. He's done a lot here. He said he kind of had a draft afterward. What I disagree about that with is because it was Shawn Michaels' last farewell night, he was going to come in and just say goodbye to the fans on TV. I wouldn't want to take any focus away from that by having a draft. I would have that the following week. I would announce and say, hey, next week we've got a draft. Because he's doing that a little bit earlier than they actually did. I think they did. They like, for some reason, they like to do that in the middle of the year, which I can understand. They want to try and keep the viewership on hold, constant. Well, what else? Yeah, he's kept so much. He just didn't realize there was a lot. He's got, in quotes here, the ECW Championship. I'm guessing he doesn't know whether they kept that around, but like, yeah. And I added, like, he's kept NXT going. This was at the time that it was like a game show sort of thing. This was during its first season, where Wade Barrett won, and then they brought in the Nexus in around about June. So I think it had just started, because ECW ended, they moved most of the talent over, which was worked out well for not really any of them. Later on, there everyone was gone. But yeah. So you got that. What's going on? You got David Otunga, Darren Young, Michael Tarver, Skip Sheffield, who went on to become Ryback. Justin Gabriel. He's PJ Black now in Lucha Underground. Daniel Bryan and Wade Barrett. Okay, so let's see. Darren Young is around with Bob Backlund. David Otunga is a commentator now. Michael Tarver's gone. Skip Sheffield, who's Ryback, came and went. Heath Slater was around. Heath Slater. So that's three guys that are around Daniel Bryan's GM. Like I said, Justin Gabriel's gone. Wade Barrett's gone. So the three guys that are still there, injured, security, and a commentator. And this is only 6 years ago. Now, granted, Daniel Bryan had been wrestling a long time before that, but that's just, I'm sorry. And he probably wouldn't be as successful. Wade Barrett? Yeah. So hopefully we can get, over the next few months or something, we can get these guys, show how these guys could have gotten over and everything. Basically what I'll do going forward is hopefully his next video won't be too far away, and I will have a response to it. So I'm going to post all this stuff in the description. I'll add in Batista is gone after Over the Limit, so yeah, I'm just checking this now. Alright guys, that's it. See y'all later.